Welcome back to Beyond the Comic Book. I'm Ed. And today we're going to talk about T'Challa. Many know T'Challa as a man who lost his father in Captain America Civil War, the role that made Chadwick Boseman and the Black Panther household names. After his tragic death, many are looking to honor Chadwick for his excellent portrayal of the Black Panther, and rightly so. He was a phenomenal man and actor whose legacy should live on. Many are also wanting the mantle of the Black Panther to live on through different characters such as Shuri and M'Baku, and again, rightly so. The Black Panther is a symbol of power and achievement to the Black community and should remain in the MCU. But if Chadwick Boseman should be honored and the Black Panther should be honored, what about T'Challa? In this video, I want to introduce everyone to T'Challa without the Black Panther mantle. The son who grew up to be the most important figure in Wakanda. The husband who married an African goddess. The father to the first ever mutant Black Panther. And the king that so many would so easily set aside. All of these stories need to be told, so let's talk about T'Challa. This is T'Chaka, king and chieftain of the Wakanda nation. He was the father of T'Challa and Shuri. And this is Queen Nyami, T'Chaka's first wife and the mother of T'Challa. She should not be confused with Ramonda, Shuri's mother and the stepmother of T'Challa. Their story begins after Nyami returned from abroad studying physics to master the properties of vibranium, the very special metal found in the Great Mound of Wakanda. After returning to Wakanda, Nyami created rings and anklets made of vibranium to rid many people of the Wakandan countryside of pain and suffering. When T'Chaka investigated, he found her and they fell in love. However, Nyami was hesitant to become queen because she was worried how the burden of ruling would affect their children. Nevertheless, she soon agreed and they were married in a ceremony fit for a king and a queen. A few years later, they learned that Nyami was pregnant with T'Challa, the future king of Wakanda. Sadly, their joy would be short-lived when Nyami fell ill with a rare autoimmune disease that threatened the lives of both the queen and the unborn T'Challa. Soon, T'Chaka learned that an American by the name of Howard Stark had access to a medical treatment that could save the queen and the unborn prince T'Challa. During a brief conversation, T'Chaka offered 1 ounce of vibranium to Howard Stark for the treatment. Howard agreed to treat the queen, but would accept 1 pound of vibranium only if the treatment was successful. T'Chaka agreed to the terms and quickly dispatched an advanced and extremely fast aircraft to retrieve the treatment. But during the handoff, a rival of Wakanda from the Zulu tribe, accompanied by Hydra agents, attacked the transport, killing the pilot and destroying the treatment. Realizing that her fate was sealed, Nyami vowed to hold on to life until T'Challa was safely delivered. She kept her promise, and T'Challa was born. As a young prince, T'Challa was full of spirit, curiosity, and was very outgoing. T'Chaka's pride in the young prince grew stronger each day. One day, while on border inspection with King T'Chaka, T'Challa ventured off a little too far and became lost. He was found and brought back to safety by a woman named Ramonda, his future mother. T'Chaka was so grateful that he invited her back to the palace as a guest. Soon, T'Chaka and T'Challa came to love Ramonda, and she loved them back. She loved T'Challa as if he were her own son, and so she never left him. She would later marry T'Chaka and honored Nyami by being a mother in every way to T'Challa. But within a few short years, tragedy would strike once more in the form of an attack from Ulysses Klaue. During the battle, T'Challa's true character and bravery showed as he felt the need to assist his father. When Klaue's attention turned to T'Challa, T'Chaka saved his son one last time. In that moment, T'Challa was no longer a boy prince. He became a king, the King of Wakanda. After years of mourning his father's death, T'Challa traveled to America and Europe for an expanded education. He received his PhD in physics from England's prestigious Oxford University. He also became a well-rounded scientist, historian, mathematician, and athlete. T'Challa then returned to Wakanda to compete in Challenge Day to fight his uncle Sayan, who has ruled in his absence. He arrives as a masked mystery challenger. The Dora Milaje gets involved after T'Challa defeated King Sayan's elite guard. But T'Challa proves to be the elite of the elite fighters, as he also makes quick work of the Dora Milaje. And finally, T'Challa has the opportunity to show that he is the true king and protector of the realm. He announces that his identity is the heir to warriors and thinkers, that he is the son of Inyami and T'Chaka, that his name is T'Challa, that he is the King of Wakanda. But this is not the end of T'Challa's story. His is a story of marriage, love, and fatherhood. His is a story of exploration and diplomacy. His is a story of a nation determined to protect itself from those who would destroy and rob them of their resources, history, and identity. His is a story worth telling. How will we remember Chadwick Boseman if T'Challa is not recast? Thank you for watching Beyond the Comic Book. I'm Ed, and if you haven't done so, please leave a like on this video, subscribe today, hit the bell for notifications so that you don't miss any videos, and I'll see you next time.